Now, Sonic is one of those franchises that has an interesting history. This year, though, we've had a really, really good Sonic game in Sonic Mania. Sonic Forces is the second game this year. So I thought the only way we could really do this justice is to bring a cynical old codger like me and add a cynical, non-cynical old codger like Gerard to the mix to talk about Sonic Forces. Because, believe it or not, Gerard still loves Sonic games, and it's not 1996.
No, I like to live in the past.
That's fine. Just in
Plus.
case people hadn't guessed, it's called Old Game Plus for a reason.
Yes. Well, look, Sonic has had a hit and miss reputation, and part of the reason for that is that there's some things Sonic does really well, and there's some things Sonic does badly. Now, when Sonic first made the move into 3D, it was very early on, moving all the
adventure and stuff.
Yeah, Sonic Adventure worked good. Everybody's working out how to get all the platformers into 3D mode, but it fell into the trap of thinking it's a platformer as such. And now, what I'd say there is that Sonic in 2D is obviously a platform, but it was always fast, and so in 3D it's more like a racing game. Yeah. So Sega.
Well, it was literally about picking lines.
Yeah, and Sega should have gone down the path of almost a cross between Crash Bandicoot and Sega Rally, which is what they did every so often. And when they didn't try to be a Mario game, Sonic games were a lot of fun.
And this is the thing with obviously the open world sections of Sonic Adventure were okay because it's literally just to traverse the world, but like Sonic Unleashed and all of these other Sonic games, the problem they faced was they turned it into standard platformer, and even Mario at that point wasn't being a standard platformer.
No, and it probably took until Mario 64 for developers to work out how to do a really good 3D platformer. But like I said, Sonic is fast, and it's not really a 3D platform game. And that's why the good news for anybody that likes Sonic is that this is not a 3D platformer Sonic as such. This is like a Sonic racing game.
It switches between, so this is the thing people need to understand about the stages. And this is before we even go into the story, which in itself is a very unique proposition. Yes. It goes from 3D to 2D, and it just changes depending on the map that you're in. It's not like Generations, for example, where it was, here's a 2D map, here's a 3D map, here's a 2D map, here's a 3D map. It's fair to say. Yeah,
you don't select each one with a 2D and 3D mode as such. You go around the world doing them. But also the 3D levels they do switch within that level. And I do wonder where the 2D sits now, because we had Sonic Mania.
Which was a very good game.
It was excellent to play. And I do wonder if some criticism about this would be, are we getting too much of a good thing with the 2D Sonic and not enough of the 3D Sonic, which is genuinely entertaining to play.
And the other side of it as well is this story that they've gone for. It's Doomsday in Sonic World. You make your little fursona, and Gerard obviously took some glee in making his little fursona, and you play as like the player character. You have your own created character, you play as them. Did that work for you? I don't think Sonic could take it seriously enough to do that well.
Well, Sonic, when you play as a mix. So you've got your old Sonic makes a reappearance, you've got your new Sonic, and you've got your avatar character, and you do have a mix of them. And you're the rookie, and you're helping out, because at one point Sonic gets kidnapped.
Yes.
And I'll say something about the cutscenes. The cutscenes are very reminiscent of, well, not reminiscent, it's not that old, the cartoons, Sonic Boom cartoons. Yeah. They're inspired by the cartoons, and there's some parts where you can even see the play between the characters there, where Eggman calls Sonic his frenemy and stuff like that, which is, and the robots do that, and that's really, really charming if you like the Sonic Boom cartoons, which you should watch the Sonic Boom cartoons.
So that's my question to you then. Is it still worth playing? There's been a lot of negative press, but I figured I'd give you a chance to say whether it's worth it or not.
There's always going to be some negative press with the Sonic game, because there is a sort of...
it's cool to hate Sonic.
It is cool, let's be honest, it's trendy, especially in some circles. But this game it's left out the things that Sonic did badly, which is the wandering around, the exploring, the Mario style stuff. It's not trying to be a Mario Sonic anymore, which is good. What it does a lot of is running fast. And the levels are long enough that they're entertaining. There are some areas where you can take different paths through. The game itself, probably about 6 to 8 hours to play. But in saying that, you can go back and do all the red rings. So you can go back, there's a lot of replayability in there. The thing that would have made it longer would have been to put in those exploring sections and have you wander around. But that's the thing that nobody liked. I mean, nobody liked those in the other Sonic games. Sonic, as Forces, Sega has done everything good that we like about Sonic and how to play, and left out all of the stuff that's really irritating.